Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Tara. I'm a registered nurse, a health coach, a nutrition coach, and a personal trainer. And I come to you guys live every Wednesday to chat about something in the space of health, wellness, fitness, nutrition. Today I want to chat with you about calorie deficit versus insulin levels, because this is something that a lot of people in my industry fight over, which one is more important when it comes to fat loss. And there is a real answer here. So here, what we hear is that if your insulin levels are elevated, so if you're eating very frequently, you're eating very high carb, your insulin levels will be spiked and you will not be able to lose body fat, okay? So insulin being up, insulin being up prevents your body from losing body fat. So that is, there is something to be said for that. Calorie deficit just means that you're taking in less energy, less calories than your body is using up for fuel. So let's say for just an arbitrary number, your body requires about 2,000 calories and you take in 1,500, then your body has to make up that other 500 calories by taking it from your body stores. So it's going to take it from your body fat, and that's where your body makes up the other calories that it needs, right? So what about when these two things are at odds with one another, right? So what if you are in a calorie deficit, you're taking in those 1,500 calories versus the 2,000, for example, but you are eating all carbs? What will happen? Well, your insulin will be spiked, right? But you will still lose body fat. So insulin levels being spiked makes it a little bit harder to lose body fat. But when those things are existing at the same time, when you're in a calorie deficit and your insulin levels are spiked, your body will take preference from the calorie deficit, and still it will realize that you're not bringing in as much as you're using, and it will still allow your body to tap into its fat stores to be able to use those up, okay? I'm not saying that you should be on a 100% carb diet or anything like that, but I am saying this is why these things seem to be at odds, but this is the reason why. If all other things are equal and you've got a higher carb, very high carb, processed carb diet versus another one that's a little bit more balanced, the insulin levels are going to be affecting the rate at which you're noticing results. But if it just comes down to which one is more important for me to get the fat loss that I need, being in that deficit is the most important. The insulin levels are more of a secondary thing, okay? So, you've heard people say, focus on what's important, focus on the foundations, don't major in the minors, right? You've heard all of these terms possibly, or some of them, and that comes into play here as well. Make sure that if you're looking to lose body fat, you're not bringing in a maintenance level energy, or you're not bringing in surplus level energy, because you're not going to be able to get those body fat loss goals of yours, right? Once you do that, if you want to then kind of jumpstart things, then you can look into your insulin and how that plays a role as well. But the first thing that your body does is look at that deficit or surplus or maintenance. Your body doesn't know it's in a deficit or a surplus or maintenance, but it does know if it's getting enough energy from the food you're taking in, or if it needs to take the rest of it from your stored body fat, using it up, which is exactly what you want it to do if you're looking to lose body fat. So let me know if you have any questions. I've got kids running all over the place here distracting me, so I'm not really sure if that was as coherent as I would have liked it to be. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to them. Have a great day. Bye.